And happy Tuesday morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. And I have to say, it's been an interesting weekend, but I'm still here. I'm going through everything. I'm getting everything done that I can, and the show's still going. What can I say? Of course, the weather's been, what is it, all four seasons in 1 week now?
Well,
This is
yes.
Texas. It could be all 4 seasons in 1 hour.
I mean, yes. Yes. See, intro rocks. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, Roy. Yes, it does.
Yes, we are actually working on new intros, and I think we found the one that we actually like now.
I love it.
Well, the cool thing is it's long enough that we will be on Twitch before we're completely, all of us are up because I saw it pop across my email.
And morning, Julie. And that's good to know. But again, like I said, it's definitely we're moving along here, and actually we've gained, I think, a couple new subscribers on both Facebook and YouTube, so we're growing and we loving every minute of it. And we enjoy doing this for y'all too, going to the shows, which San Angelo coming next month.
Can't wait.
Yes, definitely. And actually got an email today. I won't say who, but that a company wants to be on our show that does comics, and they're part of a, I don't want to say a movie group, but let's just say the guys in Japan right now, I'm sure, talking with studios about some anime films.
Very cool.
I can't wait to have them on the show too. And I will say we have Kilgore Geekian coming up on the show. I won't say when though, because but they're coming.
Yay.
And have another
Melissa's
voice
cool.
and have another voice artist signed up. So we're getting things going.
New year, new season.
That's right. Man, episode 3 already. Ooh.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. That's right. I don't know where I was thinking. I was like, dude, it's only the second week, but I'm not firing on all cylinders, okay? I mean, I kind of am, but then you kind of cut me off when you did the intro, so I'm just gonna sit here and swallow for a little bit because I'm like, no, you didn't. It's as bad as muting me. As bad as it's the second time though. It's the first time, Greg. So it's just like,
usually we get like a countdown, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, y'all don't see the countdown in the window?
I do, but I was like mid conversation, like we were conversating, okay, and then you all just like start, like no, I don't.
I love doing that to y'all.
You're just not off to a good start of the year with me. Like, I don't know why you decided to make me the target of your year, but I've kind of had enough, okay? Like,
I think it was because it was such a good target last year between episode 7 and misspelling your name that it just kind of carried over to a new one this year. I'm just glad it's not me, so it's all good.
I know, but he's upped his game now. He mutes my ass. He mutes me.
I have hit CJ about 3 or 4 times.
You don't mute her. You don't mute her. You have mute me. Okay, you mute me. Like, I don't understand why we've gotten off on this bad foot, but it's just like, I'm gonna mute her. Like, what the hell? Okay, Anubis. Good morning.
Yes, and he is right on time. He's on Anubis time. I'm creating a new word for you, Anubis. It's called Anubis time.
I love it. But yeah,
and
Greg,
it's usually when Amy goes through her tangents.
It is, isn't it? Usually. And comes in with the dad jokes and saves the day. It's
because like we're both from he's not from there, but I'm gonna claim that he's from there just for the sake of this argument right now. And us San Antonians, like we can feel when someone's like, oh snap, they need me, so we have a vibe. But yeah, Greg, what the hell, man? What the hell?
Thomas, just jump in at any point in time.
Yeah, see, he's
going. Welcome, Thomas.
I love
it. We have this vibe. Like you can
go on.
It's like a freight train that you just cannot stop. It just keeps going.
No, a freight train. That's just mean. I'm not a freight train. That's rude.
No, you are a Hot Mess Express though.
But I'm not a freight train. Okay, a freight train no, I'm not a freight train.
Okay, then it's a fast running Hot Mess Express that won't stop.
I feel like I just want to.
I think I'm going to put us under comedy.
I mean, I feel like I'm just, one of those short people that, I'm going to get what I want to get said, no matter how much you try to shut me up. Like, I will get my point across. Okay. Like, that's just
I have this little button here. Do you have your paper handy?
I can unmute myself.
I want to see her have an argument between her and her littles. That's what I want to see.
Yes, Leroy, thank you. I feel like Leroy is my number one fan right now. What the hell is y'all's problem? Leroy, I love you. Yes, I love you, Amy. Oh my gosh, Don't Stop Believing is my favorite song. I walked down the aisle to that song on my wedding. So the fact that you said don't stop till you get enough, that is an awesome song too. And oh my gosh, we are kindred spirits. But enough said, okay? I've said my piece, and I have my notepad because I know he's about to mute my ass. So I'm just going to go ahead and mute myself so he can't unmute me. I ain't got time for this.
Amy, what is in that cup that you were drinking?
It's just coffee.
Sure, there's nothing little added something to it?
No, I got a 2 and a 1 year old I got to take care of during the day. My husband ain't home yet. When he's home, it's fair game, okay? But he's not home. So sober Amy's here. I'm always sober on this show. Just so you know, I'm sober as a jaybird.
And speaking of which, while she's getting a drink in, let's welcome
everyone. Okay.
I hate all y'all but Thomas. Thomas, I love you, man. Hey, welcome
to the show, Thomas. This is how it rolls. This is how we roll. It just goes. Hi, Thomas. How are you?
Hello.
And I know you do a lot of stage acting, and I'd like to know your differences on stage acting because I know it's usually done live in front of audience. Well, it's not usually. It is done live in front of audiences. Better be. So, I mean, how would you explain the differences in trying to be perfect on everything you do in something like that?
You're never perfect. Well, I mean, you gotta know your script because the other person relies on you. It's not like recording in a booth where I could F up a few times and somebody can just go in and, fix it later. But if you don't know where you got to go and what you're going to say, you're going to derail the whole show. So it's kind of important to know what you're doing.
And have a few good improv actors on your cast too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, trust me. There's many a monologue where I've just been like, well, I paraphrased most of it. It's fine.
Well, you also have to feed on each other, too. I mean, you really have to be in connection. And so it's got to be a good, I want to say, like a good net to hold everything in.
Mm-hmm. I've never been in this. Well, I take it back. I've been in the studio with 1 or 2 actors, but it wasn't for anything big. It was like background noises where we all get to interact. But other than that, when you're recording on the studio, I never see the co-star. I never, until I see them later on. You're like, oh, you did that role? Oh, cool. I didn't know that was you.
So do you have a studio at home or do you go somewhere? Because
it's
a mix.
I do have one. I just took it down when COVID-19 happened. I kind of just took it down because there wasn't a lot of work out there anymore. I do go to a studio when asked here in Dallas to a buddies of mine, so I do have a place to go.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Oh yes.
Now, how many? I know we talked before the show. How many stage performances have you been on, would you say?
Well, I've been acting since I was 11. So 20 plus years. I'm probably, 80s, 90s. I'm almost, I'm pretty much in the hundreds now. I've done 100 roles,
Is there anything that's your favorite, would you say? Or
there was a couple. I did Judge Turpin in Sweeney Todd. That was a really big role of mine. And oh my God.
Yes, we can read the lips.
Thank God she's new.
For a reason. Like I felt like, it needed to be emphasized. Okay, please continue.
Let's see. Another one, a show called Noises Off. I played the lead Gary, which is basically, if you know that show, it's about actors who are playing actors who are trying to put on a show and it all goes wrong. The character is literally me when I rehearse. Let's see. That's a big favorite of mine. I got to be Javert in Les Miserables in Chicago when I graduated high school, or not high school. I'm sorry, I graduated college. That was a big one for me. And I mean, there's quite a bit, and I mean, there's a lot. Like, let me open the drawer and get my resume out, because those are the ones I like the most. Because there's too many.
Well, while you're looking at that, aren't you also a voice actor?
Yeah. I'm small time voice actor. I haven't done a lot of big things, but I've done some little bit parts for Funimation, a couple video games, audiobook.
What kind of video games?
So I'm in one video game called Knights versus Pirates versus Vikings 2. It's basically a first-person shoot 'em, beat 'em up.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I play the Night Healer. It's really cool. What else? I'm unfortunately, it's no longer online anymore. The publisher and the creator took it down. But I was in a game called Quack Quack Kill, where I played a duck.
Cool.
With a side-scrolling duck with a big machine gun trying to save his duck girlfriend.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
So a badass duck. Nice.
A badass duck. It's no longer available, unfortunately. The guy took it down. I don't know why. But that's okay. I always email and say, put it back up. People want to buy this from you. It looks fun. So I only had one line. all I said was wah, wah. Quack quack. That's all I said.
Oh, I love it. That's great.
You were there though. That's what matters.
And it was 2 hours. It was 2 hours inside my own booth in my closet in my bedroom over here.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That's all I had to do. It's great.
So how did you get into it? Into acting and voice acting? How did
well,
come about?
I kind of just do it as acting as a whole. My parents at the age of like 10 or 11 decided to put me in like a group, like a youth theater back home. And my very first show that I remember fully was Wizard of Oz. And I played a little tiny role because it was my first time doing it. I kind of got stuck at like 10, 11 years old. And ever since then, I just kept going. Doing voiceover work, though, I'm a big convention goer. And I got to get to know a lot of the voice actors that were guests because I'd work guest relations a lot. And I got to know a lot of them. And then a lot of people talked to me about doing it. And one of my friends, Tia Ballard, she really helped me find my way, not my way in. I wouldn't say she gave me roles or anything, but she, kind of said, here's what you got to do. So I moved from Indiana down to Dallas about 9 years ago, and started doing a lot of theater. And then, of course, a lot of voice actors are in theater. A lot of directors are in theater. So it got me a couple roles here and there. But hopefully there's more coming.
So
you never know.
So what Comic-Cons do you have so far for this year that you're aware of?
0. I've got nothing booked. Hopefully, I'm hoping that Delta H-Con in Houston invites me back again this year. I was there last year, and we got to do some really cool stuff, especially a big karaoke contest. That was fun on a Sunday morning, which was weird. But I had about 100 people show up, so that was a pretty big for a Sunday morning at 10 a.m. I think. And man, the talent in Houston, wow! These people can sing.
We're seeing a lot of new cons come up too. And
oh yeah. Hopefully, NerdCon will invite me back. James Chisholm, if you're watching.
I know that they have one happening in the Woodlands. They have a new one coming to Conroe.
Oh yeah.
It almost seems like everything's happening in June.
Yeah, I actually prefer those kind of.
It's a great month. Why would nothing happen in June?
Yeah, no, I was born that month, so
Me too.
It's pretty cool.
And
oh my
gosh,
what
we all
were
born.
what
Babies.
27th, 86.
Oh my gosh, I was born the 30th. We're like that closest. Okay.
Let's go.
I love it. I'm
Mine's
sorry.
the beginning of the month. Sorry.
I have to go back to muting myself.
Oh,
No.
My buddy Mark just jumped in. Hi, Mark.
He'll strangle me.
But yeah, I noticed that there's a lot of new ones. I know there's one in Lake Jackson. There's one in Conroe. There's actually one in the Woodlands, which I think some people are a little bit upset about because it's happening the same time as the one in Galveston. But they were saying that it was the only time that they could get booked.
Is that Omicron or
Yes.
Omnicon's going on?
Yes.
Ooh, that's tough to be a small convention going on during a big one. That's tough.
Well, the difference being about 85 miles. Well, I mean, Houston, you got to realize how big Houston is. It's 80 square miles wide.
I mean, I live in Dallas.
Yeah.
I mean, I live in Richardson, Texas. It takes an hour to get to downtown Dallas. So it's like.
So, I mean, it's going to be going, I think, split. But there were a lot of people upset about it, which is understandable because a lot of people were going to that one. And now they're going to have a decision to make.
That is true, Anubis. They do say that. We don't say, would you be fine? People like to join me. No, it's y'all come here now. Straight up. That is 100%. I do say that.
Y'all need to get over here right now.
When my kids don't listen to me, I'm like, y'all better come over here now if you want to live.
I've never seen someone get excited about Dallas. Dallas, go! Dallas!
Well, if Elle was here, he'd be chanting for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Elle's
not here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The air guitar master.
Yes, he does work, and it's understandable because he's in a medical profession. So I got to give him kudos for that.
I just get lucky. I'm a practice manager of a vet clinic. I can set my hours.
Gotcha.
There you go. I like it.
Well, Dan, just so you know, I was born and raised in Houston. I've lived many places, and I've been around the world. So,
where was your favorite place?
My favorite place?
Yeah, you can't say it nowhere in Texas.
Probably Hong Kong, going up to the peak.
Oh,
that's cool.
The peak had a very nice view. You'd go up in one of the, what do you call those trams? Cable trams. They're connected together.
A cable car?
Yeah. Well, they're connected together where one goes up, one comes down.
That's not a cable
back
car?
And forth.
I don't know. You're talking to the one person that I've never been anywhere, so I'm just being a smartass saying a cable car.
But when you go up to the peak, and then you can look out and you can see the ocean with all the ships in the water, and it's very pretty.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite places.
Okay.
I went to the Philippines. I went to the Philippines, but it was right after the volcano exploded, so I was there in the Navy shoveling ash.
Wow. So that's not your favorite, okay?
No,
it's beautiful.
Especially
nice and gray.
Snow.
Dusty and gray.
Wonderful.
So I've been many different places, but I think Hong Kong was probably my favorite.
Interesting.
I have to ask, how about y'all? Have y'all been anywhere interesting?
No.
South Africa.
No.
Canada, Jamaica.
Canada, been there.
Belize.
No.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Honduras.
No.
Dominican Republic.
I've been to the flipping moon.
I feel like we should say cruises.
Actually, not all of them were cruises.
I know. I went to the Dominican with
South
Sammy.
Africa would not have been.
All right. GoFundMe page, Con Hour Cruise. I'm just saying.
Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, that would be so much fun.
Only if Anubis comes. Only if Anubis comes.
Oh,
I have someone to talk to.
Maybe we should start it. Well, if we had internet out there, we could do a Kickstarter and get a show on the cruise.
Well, we do have internet out there. You just have to pay for it.
Yep.
And it's, not the greatest, but it's out there.
It's
as good of an internet as you could get in the middle of a damn ocean.
Have a week cruise with a guest each day.
Well, I don't know. You'd have to find me, man. I don't know. You put me on a cruise. Literally, it's going to be a week long. Where the hell's Amy at? Okay, I mean,
she's at the bar on the Lido deck. She's at the bar on the Serenity. She's at the bar.
No,
is there gambling?
I just go to the piano bar. If Josh is with me, that's where I'm at. So that's
like I said, a lot of different things. Now, with all the new shows out,
I heard bar. I'm all ears now.
Now he's back.
Which one is your favorite? Let's see,
what?
Mandalorian, the Marvel, the Boba Fett. Anything?
You know what? I'm gonna build my hill here for a second.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, I'll help you shovel it later. It's okay.
Okay. I am a huge fan of Boba Fett. The Book of Boba Fett. I don't know why it's getting so much hate. I don't understand. I think it is perfect. The pace is great. The acting is awesome. The characters are great. Just learning about sand people who don't talk is awesome. Like,
the one problem I had is I think episode 1 was too short. I think
it was so short.
They needed more to it, and that's where I got, because when I got to episode 2, I was enjoying it a lot more. Right. There was a lot more explanation.
Like a bantha.
Episode 1, yeah. But episode 1 didn't have much of the explanation, which was, I think, a lot of the hate, I believe.
I was very uncomfortable, though, when the Hutts were talking to each other, and they're, like, talking about making love, right? And, like, that's his cousin.
Oh.
Yeah. I did catch that. That was...
I went, what? What are the Hutties doing?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. I'm ready for Eternals to come out. That's one I'm excited for.
Mm.
Oh, jeez, Anubis.
I just don't have time, to watch a lot of shows right now. So it's got to really catch my eye.
It is hard. I've done some binging lately.
I'm doing Bad Batch right now.
Bad Batch? I hadn't done Bad Batch.
I am so impressed by the Bad Batch. Like, it's so good.
I might have to check that out, but I've been doing a lot of the Marvel lately because I hadn't watched any of the Marvel, so I've been catching up on that.
Yeah, I haven't watched Hawkeye. I haven't watched what's the other one that's out? Hawkeye and
Loki.
I did watch Loki. Nope, never did WandaVision.
And I just watched Hawkeye and Loki.
I didn't even watch what was that? Agent Carter. I didn't even watch Agent Carter.
Oh my God! You're not going to be started on Agent Carter. Let me just tell you something, okay? First of all, and I had to get my attitude in there because I have a hate relationship with Agent Carter. I was so much digging this show, and then they didn't renew it, and they freaking left it on a cliffhanger. I don't know what the hell happened, and I'm over here like this is some BS, and now I'm on a boycott. As much as I love her, I'm on a huge boycott if they ever bring it back because I'm so pissed that they left me on a huge cliffhanger.
And it wasn't on the Sci-Fi Channel?
I think if they're going to have like a cliffhanger and they're not going to renew the next season, they should do just one episode to finish that cliffhanger. I don't think it's fair to do that to people.
Well, you should have heard all the hate Sci-Fi got for Stargate Universe.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh man. I'm still ticked at that.
I stopped watching after Atlantis.
Firefly. That one was cruel. That needs to come back.
I think they were actually in the talks about. I read somewhere that they're talking about doing another Firefly.
It's only taken them years to realize that they actually still have a following. So.
Sorry. Whenever someone mentions Firefly, I'm the only person in the room that goes, "I'm not a fan."
Oh no.
Oh wow.
I don't think it was good. Yeah, didn't catch.
Wait, you're not a fan of what? I totally missed these because I don't know what the hell these shows are.
Serenity.
Firefly.
What is Serenity, Amy?
I don't know
the movie Serenity.
I didn't even like the movie Serenity. I don't know what it was. It just didn't catch my eye. Like everyone's like, it's cowboys in space. I'm like, no, that's fine. Move on.
So I did read it because Mark Birdie just said Disney will screw up Firefly, and I think that's who I read.
I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. I can't get into Firefly.
You were doing so good until then.
I just
Now-
can't.
Is this like that one on Netflix, that has Katherine Heigl in it? Like, I'm not. No, that's Fire Lane. I'm sorry. I don't know what we're talking about. I can't contribute. I can't contribute.
Okay,
I'm
what
sorry.
about Stargate or Warehouse 13 or Torchwood? Why did they stop Torchwood?
Torchwood was great. SG-1 is always going to be my favorite.
Yes, I have all of them.
I absolutely did not like Atlantis. I thought that was the most boring thing ever.
I have a love-hate relationship with Atlantis. I like the original Stargate crew, and I hated when they started flipping people out in Stargate as well. But Atlantis is kind of like it kept going and doing the same thing over and over again, and I hate it when shows do that.
Invader Sim? I don't think I've seen Invader Sim.
What is that? Anubis, can you please elaborate?
You guys have never seen Invader Zim?
No.
I haven't.
Oh, I have to say I haven't. I've never even heard of
It's
it.
one of the greatest cartoons ever written. Like, it is fantastic. Yes, Amy, get out of here!
Not everybody knows Amy went to go take care of her littles. She'll be back.
I have hijacked the show now.
No, that's okay.
Yes. Hijack.
But it is. Oh my God!
Farscape is good.
Farscape is fantastic.
Farscape.
You know what they really need to redo is what's it called? Oh no, not Slipstream. Is it Slipstream? What's it called?
I've heard of Slipstream.
I think it's called Slipstream. Yeah, they need to redo that show because it is fantastic.
Now the other one everybody's talking about is Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap.
Quantum
That's
Leap?
an old one.
Yeah.
Quantum Leap needs
Are
to
they
be redone.
remaking it and bringing it back, or what are they doing with it?
They were talking about it, but they hadn't said anything since the one guy passed away about last month, 2 months ago.
Yeah, the I can't remember his name now.
I can't remember his name, but what I think would be cool is to get another person going through the quantum leaps and having
Acula.
Thank you.
Back at Scott.
Doing like the computer system where they're.
I totally forgot he died. No, I love Scott.
No,
Scott didn't die.
It was
the other
Didn't
guy
die?
died.
No,
No,
Which
the
other
other
guy?
guy died. The guy that was on Quantum Leap was Scott Bakula.
Was it the professor who died?
Yes, the
Yes.
professor. Yeah,
Oh no, I didn't know that.
yeah. But
There's a
I'd
lot
like
of people who passed in the last.
I'd like to see
Well,
Scott
a little
take the
disturbing.
professor
Oh, and get a
and then
new
somebody
lead.
new. Yeah, that's what I would
That would
like
be
to
good.
see.
I agree. Thoroughly.
I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah. But Scott's been in so much. Enterprise, I loved him in Enterprise.
Mhm.
And a lot of people hated that show, but I loved that show actually.
And I don't understand why. I like
Mark, I would love to star on them. Are you kidding me?
Oh, definitely.
Just get me in Star Wars. That's all I want. That's all I want.
get me in Star Wars, Star Trek, anything of those.
Star Trek, I would love to do Star Trek because then my girlfriend's obsessed with all things Star Trek.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And that would be fantastic. Be like, look, there I am. I'm right there. See?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
on a cosplay group called Star Trek Pathfinder, so you might want to refer her
She
to at
might.
STPath.
She might actually know you guys already. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Even
on
a Firefly
Facebook-
reboot?
Probably
No,
not.
I would not be in a Firefly reboot. I refuse. Unless they paid me a lot of money.
Now, I
I
would
don't
like
know
to
any
be
of
in a
them. I
certain
would-
universe.
I would do the first few for free just because I would enjoy being on the show. If they like what they saw, then they can pay me, but I'm good.
Lord X. Yes, Lord X is good.
I've never seen that.
It's animated Star Trek.
Oh, yes, I have seen that. Yes.
But I would definitely do a Stargate reboot. I
Is
would
that- is it-
definitely go for something like that.
Oh man, if they could I even though I don't like reboots that much, they can reboot
Yeah.
SG-1 all they want.
Mhm.
Let's put some current technology into SG-1, and it would be phenomenal.
I love the chemistry of the first four. So if
You
they can
know-
find another four that are that great at chemistry, I'm all for it.
I was gonna say it would be hard to replace MacGyver from that show.
You can't. That's why he had to keep coming back. You couldn't. It's kind of like Richard Dean Anderson is to Stargate what Gibbs Mark Hamill was to NCIS. And without those two main characters in them, it's like the rest is just kind of swirling around.
See, I would love to do something like the voice of Thor or something like that from Stargate. That would be fun, being one of the alien voices.
Thor was cute. He was a cute little gray guy. I liked him.
I forgot about him. Oh my god.
How could you forget about the gray guys?
The only things that are like burned into my brain from SG1 are the like, what were those, the little robot alien species called?
The replicators.
The replicators. It was the only thing that was really burned into my brain because they spent a year and a half of episodes just like, how are we going to defeat these things?
They're evil.
I think my favorite episode though was the Groundhog Day episode where they kept going back and back and back and back.
And when he put that smiley face on the plate and held it up.
I like the golf scene.
Golf into the cave. That was awesome. I love Stargate.
Stargate was one of my faves.
Stargate, Star Wars, Star Trek, Torchwood, Warehouse 13. Those type of things are like, I love those.
Well, see, my issue now is all the fantasy movies coming out, and everybody's trying to compare all the fantasy movies to Lord of the Rings. And it's like, don't compare it to Lord of the Rings. Let it be its own TV show.
Can't deal with perfection.
You don't mess with it. Just leave it on its shelf. It's done and dusted. Let it go.
But I mean, like I said, quit trying to compare it to other shows. And I think that's a lot of the issues nowadays is people are comparing shows to other shows when it should be, hey, go in with an open mind and watch the show for it being a show.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, between that and everyone doing remakes, it's like, stop doing remakes, stop doing, comparing, just enjoy it. Live in the moment.
Yes, I agree 100%. Now, you also said you did audiobooks. Any audiobooks or just one or two? Or?
I've done two. I've got a couple in the works. I'm doing one right now. I don't think he would mind. My friend Mike, who owns Fanboys Marketplace here in Fort Worth and in Denton, he actually has a book out that's called what's it called? Three Musketeers versus the Zombies or something like that. And it's basically set. It's the book is set in the Three Musketeers timeline, but it's like D'Artagnan trying to survive a zombie horde while trying to get to everybody.
Wow.
And it's a really good book. I just haven't had the time to really get it finished because I've had a lot going on lately. And that's actually the one thing I'm working on right now, which I don't think he would mind me talking about. Let me see if I can actually get the yeah, it's just called Three Musketeers with Zombies is what it's called. So it's a book available on Amazon. And then as soon as I finish, the audiobook will be done and available on, of course, on Amazon as well. So that's one of my projects right now.
Very nice.
I just gotta get it. I just gotta work on it.
And I know it can be hard, and especially with everything going right now, because everybody's attention is focused everywhere else instead of where everybody wants to be. And I think we need to just start putting our focus back to being positive and getting everything out that we want to and that we can.
I mean, I know there was like a massive influx of books that came out because of COVID. Everybody was in lockdown, so a lot of books started coming out. A lot of audiobooks started rolling out. All that stuff is coming out because of that few months where everyone was locked down or more.
Yeah, because my first project during the COVID was I got my audiobook for my Western out. And a lot of that was being done during that time because that's really the only thing that could be done during that time. I mean, but with all these new books out, they should be coming out with some good new movies.
That's what I'm saying. Stop doing remakes. Stop dwelling on the past. Just move forward. There's plenty of indie authors that have lots of books out there. I have one. You have one. A couple. So, I mean, there's plenty out there that, a producer needs to pick up and actually, kind of thumb through and say, hey, this isn't half bad.
Well, the issue is, I think with that is a lot of them want scripts instead of just reading the book, and a lot of the authors don't know the way to write a script, and it's a learning process.
Mm-hmm.
It is a big learning process because I've looked into it, and it's like, oh my god, because I thought about writing comic books, and I'm still doing a lot of research on that and writing the comic books because you have to go by panels and you have to explain each panel. You have to do the detail of each panel. You have to say what they're talking about. So it's very hard when you write a script or comic book. It's
Sure.
not easy.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting on what's his name? Davey.
Yeah,
Davy Jones. Yeah, and he's every time, because him and I have been going to a couple of conventions. Like every time I'm at one, there he is. And he's trying to get his comic book actually animated.
Animated.
Animated, yes, animated. And I can't wait because he's saying he'll cast me in something, and I really want to be in it because I'm a big fan of his comic book. I think it's great, and I want to be an ant in the worst way.
Yeah, he's actually the illustrator for my Chief and Sarge books.
Is he? Oh, he's so good. He's so good.
He's brilliant.
I love his stuff.
And Nuvis, I do believe that they are going to continue because I know of at least 3 or 4 that are scheduled.
Yeah, nobody's shutting down.
No, one did.
Beaumont shut down?
Beaumont shut down. Not Beaumont Comic Con, but the one that they're having this month. They shut it down.
Oh, okay.
I forget. Southeast Texas Con.
Okay.
Oh, well. Is it owned by the city?
I think that one's the city because the Beaumont people are in Colorado.
Okay, because that's probably why. That's probably why they shut down. The city will shut it down.
Because Beaumont was announcing today, like, hey, we're not part of that. Don't worry about us. We're still having our show in September.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's in September, though.
Yeah, but this one just shut down, and I think it's 2 weeks from now when it was supposed to happen.
I know there's San Angelo next month, and I don't believe that's shutting down. And I know Kegorgeekend is in May, and I know that's probably not shutting down.
I know quite a few that aren't shutting down because,
CypherCon in April.
CypherCon is April.
Yeah, CypherCon, if you're watching, where's my phone call?
Now you do realize I'm going to have to hear about that on Friday when we have them on our show.
Probably.
Every time I see him, I'm always joking. Like we've been talking about bringing me down for a couple of years now. We'll go. We'll have a good time. People will learn things from me and laugh. It's okay.
Say Tom Cruise. We need cons.
Oh, we have cons. We got cons.
We have them.
We've got.
You're gonna have. No, a lot of people now. I know a lot of convention owners in the United States. Like one of my good friends, she runs Delta, and because of vaccines being out, treatments being out, all these different things that we can do to help, she's going to hold it, of course, at limited capacity. She's not going to do her 4,000 or 5,000 people convention like she normally did. But like the last year, I think they had 2,000, and they normally do 6.
Mm-hmm.
So but the space is meant for 10, so it's huge and wide open. And
still large. That's still.
Does she run the Delta H Con here in Houston?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's one of my all-time, probably I would say, not Doggy NerdCon or anything. It's probably one of my top favorites, number one.
Well, you missed Comic Con, but
that's okay. I missed a lot of things.
But Comic Con was actually, for its first con, it was very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the smaller.
And I'm not saying because
ones.
we were a part of it, but
smaller conventions are better. Smaller conventions are better conventions.
Mm-hmm. People are nicer. They're friendlier. They just say hi, and it's even the guests were really friendly.
Oh yeah, trust me. Hey, when we're at NerdCon or something, that person walks up to me, we're having a conversation. We're not just saying hi.
Mm-hmm. And the answer to your question, Nubis, is yes. You should go to cons. Yes.
Yeah, you can.
That means yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
As long as you feel safe, and especially if you're boosted and you wear your mask and you just
carry around some of that clear stuff, Purell, and you're good.
The other thing is you become part of that family, and that family is a good family.
Good. That means it's coming. Yay.
And a lot less severity, I think, is helping people too. Now that it's kind of hopefully going the trend that most of these viruses do, they go, they tend to get milder with time. So,
well, and with everybody getting sick, they're basically doing that whole natural immunity version.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. We just got done with Fluvid, so.
Ew.
Yep. Yeah. We were exposed to cold, flu, and COVID at the same time.
How is that even possible?
It is. I said, trust me. I have enough chemo in my body to fight anything that tries to jump me. I jump it. Get away.
It was not fun. Yes. So.
Yeah. No. I did a convention back in December of 2020. And that was before anything came out, and I felt comfortable because of the precautions they were making. But when I got there, I got a lot of hate from the community. I mean, like actual threats and hates. So I ended up leaving. So then I didn't do a convention until a vaccine was available. I was like,
Why would you get threats and hates?
I got death threats on Twitter.
For what?
You're kidding.
For going to being a guest at a convention that a friend of mine runs, and it was in December of 2020. Unfortunately, and I felt very safe being there, because of all the precautions that were going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't understand why people would send you hate stuff and death threats, because it's your choice to go or not to go. It's
I ended up leaving that Friday because I kind of mulled it over in my mind. So I was like, maybe I should go. So. But now I go to conventions and I feel safe. Everyone, I'm like, the majority of our community is smart, and they vaccinate, and they're not stupid. You get the occasional like 12 or 13-year-old groups that stick together. Like, what are you doing? Keep walking.
Yeah.
Hey, oh jeez.
I was gonna say, I'll put that up there a little bit longer. Leaving people, I'm all rise
from the machines. Go Skynet. Oh my God.
Now, Amy said one thing, but she comes back with her hair done.
I know.
So, I'm trying to figure this out. Did the baby twist your hair like that?
Guys, look.
I think it's kind of cute. That little Cindy Lou Who thing.
Yeah, no. Okay, look, let me tell you the story because I'm going to have to get off. So let me tell you what's happened. One, if you don't hear from me this evening, my husband has murdered me. Okay? Just straight up. I'm telling you.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, no, it's not. So my husband has this carpet that he loves. It's a wool carpet. Loves it dearly. Favorite carpet in the whole wide world. Wouldn't let me put baby powder on it. Okay, it's his pride and joy. I thought it was me and his kids. It's a stupid carpet. Okay, anyway, that's besides the point. Needless to say, my children have put nail polish all over this carpet. And I am working my ass off to get it off. So hence why I got my freaking, I don't even know what the hell this is going on. And I threw my kids in the shower. And it's all over my very nice white heated blanket. Very nice.
Oh, no.
Which I don't care. I give two shits about. I'm more in fear of my husband coming home with this nail polish on the carpet. So you guys, I love you dearly. I do. I know I give you hell, but it's all in fun. I love you all dearly. But if you don't hear from me, call me. Okay? Call me.
Okay, we'll send out a text to make sure you're still alive.
I have to ask, is a whoop rug like a Persian rug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So there's no way to get another one.
Persian rugs are very nice, and
I know.
like a Persian rug, I can understand.
The price tag on those are real nice too. Okay, like I got this thing on sale, but yes, I have a messenger bird on standby. Thank you, Anubis. I'm looking forward to receiving it. Okay, so yeah, needless to say,
freaking carrier pigeon.
I tried calling my husband, to be honest about it, and he didn't answer, and I feel like that's a sign from God. okay, that he doesn't need to know. So I'm just like, no, you don't need to know this. Yeah, and I don't have any ammo in my arsenal, to be like, well, you cracked my windshield, because that's not as bad as this freaking stupid rug. I don't even like this rug, okay? But he loves this rug, and I put cold water on it, like it said, hairspray and alcohol, and I've scrubbed it. And more coming off on me. It's more coming off on me, okay, than out for the damn carpet. So, needless to say, I'm not talking to my children. They are in the shower at the moment. I don't really, I'm thinking of just going and sitting by it and just being like, I don't know. I'm hoping a fairy godmother will come and give me a new carpet, because I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, you guys. Like, this is yeah.
Hold on a second.
Fairy godmother, please just appear. Like, I swear, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Why don't you sit on it and see if it flies away?
Well, so here's the thing.
You got a genie bottle?
I don't. I mean, shit. I don't know. I have plain A fails. There are 24 more letters in the alphabet. That's true, man.
Have you tried WD-40?
I don't know if I should do
water
that.
dissolvent.
Just try it in like one little spot.
For real, you guys, I haven't looked it up. The first thing I did, I'm going to be dead honest with you. I called my mama. I was like, Mama, I don't look at that. I don't know what to do. And my mom's expression was, that was my mom's expression. Okay, her mouth dropped, and she covered her hand on her mouth, and then it just was like, that's when you know you're screwed. When your mama ain't got the answer, you're screwed, because mamas know everything. Okay, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I mean, I am just at the point now where I may just like hoof out on this couch and move the couch and turn the rug and put it underneath the couch so he doesn't know, and just act like it never happened.
Burn the house down.
Just get the whole couch.
Burn the house down. Get a new house.
I mean, yeah, sure. Let me just do that.
I saved the kids.
I know. I mean,
that's where, right? Before he gets to the door, meet him wherever his vehicle is, with his favorite drink and his favorite food, and say, I love you. First, you need to know the kids and I are healthy and we're fine.
No.
But I burned the house down.
I would be inside.
Here's the thing.
What the hell did you do?
Yeah, like his car is my car, and I would rather meet him, walk him to the backyard and then haul ass to my car to leave. Okay, like I'm not going to trap him by my car, because that's my exit plan. So, needless to say, I smell like nail polish, alcohol, and just a wool carpet, which is just gross. And my kids are covered in it from head to toe. And, he'll be home shortly. So,
Amy, Trevor just
all of you.
You know what's going to happen as soon as he walks into the room.
Trevor just looked it up. He said,
yes,
WD-40 and shaving cream.
Well, I have shaving cream.
You have WD-40.
He's gonna open that front door, see it, and then duel the.
Actually, he'll open up the front door and smell it.
So then I need to hide my lightsaber. That's what I'm getting. Good thing it's in the closet, because that bitch is hidden.
I'm picturing Josh with a Darth helmet Vader.
Oh my God! Don't! I don't want to do that. Like
The water.
Hand him his own lightsaber, and you have yours, and say, "I love you."
Those freaking toddlers come out of the closet in little tiny speeder bikes.
Well, so here's the thing, right? I'm not scared of my husband. My husband's chill as hell, but he doesn't get mad. But when he gets mad, he goes silent. And it's that eerie silent where you're just like, shit, I need to leave. It's just like, it's one of those. And so let me just sum up this conversation by check on me this evening. Okay. Anubis, get your pigeon ready. Make sure you send it. Okay. Because I don't know what's going to happen. I am not, for once I'm speechless in this situation and I don't know how I'm going to get out of it. I'm very good at loopholes and finding ways to get out of shit. And I am just, I don't know. I mean, I have a fear of my life at the moment. I do. So yeah. Great talk, you guys. Great talk. Yeah, great therapy session. It was great.
So we're basically coming to an end of the show with the end of Amy.
Love you, Amy.
I do. I love you all. Alcohol, yes. So drink away, Amy. Yes, the Newman's alcohol will solve all my problems. That is the true fact. Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
so I'm thinking her sticking that stuff in her coffee cup is looking pretty good about now.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I got to put my big girl panties on, and I don't like wearing those, but I got to put big girl panties on and face my fate. Okay, so. It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. But Thomas, I must go. But it was so lovely meeting you, and your personality is amazing. Okay, it truly is. Keep doing what you're doing and rocking the lifestyle. I hope that I get to let's talk more about Thomas's intense love of Firefly. Anyways, I hope
Thomas is going to start getting a bunch of Firefly stuff in his mail.
Yes,
that's okay. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Mark, you're a piece of crap.
Bye, everybody.
Good luck, Amy.
Yeah, bye.
I can say that because Mark's a good friend of mine. So I can be like, Mark, you're a dick.
Poor Amy.
Oh, poor Amy.
That's horrible.
Oh, man. What a way to come back.
I know. Oh, I hope she gets it out. Yeah. It's pretty bad if Amy can't get it out.
No. But, oh,
that's what
man.
She said.
Oh, Lordy. This show just went X-rated.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Here comes Peter Cottontail up and down the
we need to have you as a co-host on those days that I can't make or an Amy can't make.
There you go. I'd love to have Nathan Fillion come on. Come on, Nathan Fillion.
Speaking of which, I have put us on.
One of the guys?
Well, I am on IMDb Pro, and I'm starting to put this show on IMDb as we continue on.
So you might get like John Astin, Will Wheaton, Richard Dean Anderson, Nathan Fillion then?
Well, actually, I found out that I might be able to. I'm going to send some letters. I don't promise anything because you never know what the actors or actresses or their agents are going to say. But the girl from the new Disney movie that just came out, she was the voice and the singer. Encanto or whatever.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet either. It's the one that
it was me.
Children. It's one Amy plays for her children.
I was gonna say that's the one she normally turns on for before she comes in here. Yeah. Obviously, she forgot.
But I'm gonna send one to that lady and hopefully get her because it's a direct instead of going through the agent, which I like a little bit better.
So
agents
any
will say
of the following people. Nathan Fillion, Sean Astin, Will Wheaton, Ryan Reynolds, Nathan Fillion. Let's see what else.
Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham. Jeff Dunham would come on. I'm sure he would. Oh, he would need to come on. He would be awesome. Just email Greg at what, Greg?
At theconhour@gmail.com.
Easy as pie. He will work directly with you.
Yes. And I will work with the agents as well.
Yes.
Do it all.
Will talk to whomever because he's just that good.
I wouldn't say I'm that good, but I talk to people, and I'm not scared to talk to people.
He's that brave because
that's my.
I would probably pass out if any of those people happened to contact me. I'm just saying, I'd be like, this has got to be some kind of a joke, and someone's being mean. Tom Holland would even work. There's lots of people.
There are tons of people.
Tons.
Just got to get their agents to send the mails to them. That's the thing. A lot of the agents won't send the mail to them, and they'll answer for the person. But I can understand if they're busy.
Michael Shanks. I'm just tossing names out there for people who are listening.
Anyway.
I toss them all day.
One thing I don't think we mentioned, Tom, I think you have a new show that you're a part of. I'm not sure if we talked about it before the show or during the show or both.
I can't remember either.
On stage? Stage acting?
Yeah, stage. Yeah, I'm not in anything currently for show, like for voiceover right now.
But I'm on stage.
But yeah, for those that are in the DFW area, I just got cast with only a week and a half before they open for a show called It Happened One Night at the Core Theater in Richardson, Texas. It opens on the 28th, I believe. Somewhere around there. I just learned all this yesterday. It just got thrown in, So I'm still learning everything. So I don't know the exact dates yet, but I know it opens at the end of the month.
But yeah, definitely wanted to give a. And where can people find you if they want to?
So you can find me on, of course, you can find me on Twitter at Tom's Voice VA. You can find me on Instagram. It's just my name, tom.mckee.va. You can find me there. And if you're bored during the day and you see me pop up on Twitch, you can always find me on Twitch. My screen name is my name, Tom, and my favorite video game, ODST, Halo ODST. So it's Tom ODST. You can always find me there. I'll be as soon as we're done here, I'm going to be streaming for about an hour or two on there, most likely, because I'm bored and I'm not going to leave the house.
Tom ODST?
Yeah, all one word. TOMODST. It's my favorite Halo game.
And that's at Twitch, right?
That's the Twitch, yeah. And then you can find me on there. And then I have links on. I think I have links to everything on all of them, like on all the social medias, because I'm not super active in like right now. I've been, I am when we have events like today, and cons and stuff. I'm very active. I think my Facebook thing, my little group thing, is gone. Like I don't think I have that anymore. I don't. There's too many social medias. I just don't.
Do you have a website that has everything centrally located at all?
No, I took it down when COVID started because I was gonna. Yes, Dan, I do live in Richardson. Actually, I live, not too far from Richardson Theater Center, which is where I work a lot. So, I'm not gonna give you my address unless you want to bring me groceries. That's
or other Firefly memorabilia would work.
No Firefly. Nathan Fillion can suck it.
I love Nathan Fillion. Don't dog Nathan Fillion.
The only thing he is good. Lordy. The only thing he was fantastic was Jack Harden. That's it.
I liked Castle. Sorry.
Castle was good. I liked Castle too.
Okay.
I'm watching on the Rookie right now. He is among my top 10. So
that's pretty much all my social medias. I do have a TikTok, but I use it, but not a lot. It's the same thing. It's Tom's Voice, it's Tom McKee VA. Same thing. Everything. You just look Tom McKee VA and you'll find me. It's not hard.
Well, everyone, want to say thank y'all for tuning in today, and Tom, thank you for being on our show today. We
always
having you, and I hope you had fun.
So we have
the nail polish.
Of course.
Nail polish.
So we have Cyphacon on Friday at 8, not 6 our normal time when we have shows. It's on Friday at 8 Central Time. We're going to talk to people of Cyphacon.
You cannot see me on Twitch watching Firefly.
I can tell y'all you two are good friends.
It's Skyrim right now. That's what I'm doing. It's adventure.
Okay.
We're just going to keep tagging you on everything Firefly across all.
That's okay. Maybe someday I'll like it.
with the remake.
Maybe.
Stop.
Maybe.
Reboot, yes. Remake, no.
Anyway, everyone, want to thank you for being on the show, watching us, and we will definitely be catching y'all on Friday at 8 p.m.